U.S. inflation is at its lowest point in 2 years. That gives hope that it could be the end of the Fed hiking interest rates. Inflation was at 3% in June. Over the past 12 months, gas and egg prices have dropped and used cars are less expensive. Also, unemployment rates are at their lowest in 50 years. Still, the Fed's policymakers have signaled they could follow through with a July rate hike. Some economists say that could be the last one for the year.
Financial expert Terry Savage joins us now. Good morning, Terry.
Hi, Terry.
Good morning. Lots of good news today.
Yeah, so let's start. Talk about that loan forgiveness plan, how that's different than what we heard the Supreme Court rule on.
Exactly. Well, there's always been in place a program where if you paid for 20 or 25 years, depending on your loan, the balance would be forgiven. But those student loan servicers, it was really a rat's nest of bad programming on their part, bad guidance. They told people to just go into forbearance and so forth. Now the Biden administration is retracking all those payments that were made and finding out that people are still paying in their 60s. Even some Social Security benefits are being garnished for people who default on student loans. They're going back and counting up all those payments and saying, enough, you paid, we're wiping out the balance. So that was very good news for about 800,000 borrowers. $39 billion. There's still $1 trillion in student loans out there, though, put it in perspective.
All right, and let's talk about interest rates. Do you think we are on the way back down?
The market is tentatively suggesting that might be the case. However, we had two Fed governors yesterday saying, oh, don't hold your breath on just one more increase in a couple of weeks. We're going to look at the data. We're glad to see inflation is coming down, but we really want to stomp it out. So it will be at least one more increase, maybe two more increases coming up in the coming months. The Fed is absolutely determined that the fires of inflation will not flare again. They're leaving their fire hose connected just to make sure.
All right, let's get to some viewer questions.
This person says, I have a credit card that I paid off over a year ago. I have not used it since then. I just received a letter telling me that my card will be closed due to inactivity. I have good credit and I don't want to use it anymore, but I don't want it to negatively impact my credit score. What should I do?
Okay, what you should do, because indeed closing a card, especially one you've held for a long time, will impact your credit score. They look at the length of credit history. It may also impact the percentage of credit outstanding that you are using if you have another card that has a balance on it. The way to beat them at this, they don't want to keep sending you a statement every month that says 000. So they just want to get you off their books. What you should do is go out this month, buy something. It doesn't have to be anything big. Pay it off in full before the due date, and they'll go, oh, she's still out there using our credit card. Do it again in 6 months. That'll keep the credit card active, especially if you're planning to apply for not necessarily a mortgage, but life insurance, buy a new car. They're going to check your credit score. Older people tend to pay off their credit cards and not use them as much. That lowers your score just in case you might need it. You want to keep track of your credit score. Go to your bank, probably gives it to you, or go to creditkarma.com. to get your credit score and track it. You want to be up there in that score.
Next question, can you tell me how to determine the highest rate for the different T-bills before actually committing to the purchase? Is the rate not determined until it is sold?
Okay, that sounds very complex, but I'm going to make it simple for you. We have a $31 trillion national debt, and we keep refinancing it. And one of the things that you can do is buy U.S. Treasury bills. If you go to terrysavage.com, on the right side under financial links, it's a big long article and link. How do I buy Treasury bills? What's the interest rate on Treasury bills? There's an auction every Monday. They auction 3 and 6 month T-bills. And the rate is set by the big global institutions that buy billions of dollars worth of T-bills. They look at inflation and the outlook for the growth in the U.S. economy. And there's an auction. They set the rate. You and I, as average individuals who might buy only $100 worth, or a few thousand, or if you're out there with a lot of money, $1 million, you agree to accept the average rate set that week. It typically doesn't change much from week to week. Lately, there's been hopes that the interest rates will come down. 6 month T-bills, you can watch them, what they're trading at during the week. Just the easiest way is go to CNBC.com, click under markets, click under bonds, and look at 6 month T-bills. Right now, I just looked. They're trading at about 5.48%, down from 5.52%. But basically, at next Monday's auction, barring some huge change, you're going to get about 5.5% on 6 month T-bills. And you're not worried about those few little points there. The trend might be down, but 6-month T-bills at 5.5% are still a very good deal. You can learn how to buy that art.
All right, last question. What is the difference between observation and admittance to a hospital in terms of medical coverage?
Okay, I just wrote a big column, so whoever sent that in obviously read the column. Medicare pays for 100 days of skilled nursing care after you have been admitted to a hospital and been in there for 3 days. This is a big warning out there to all seniors and all of you who have parents who are seniors. When you go to the emergency room and they say, oh my goodness, terrible thing, let's do a brain scan, let's do an x-ray or whatever it might be. And then they say, we're going to watch this for a while. So they put you on status called observation. They move you out of maybe the emergency room into an observation floor. They may even keep you overnight. You're in the hospital, but you're not officially admitted. If they then say, we're sending you to rehab, you can't go home, or you need skilled nursing, which means an infusion or shots or whatever, and they suddenly move you to a nursing facility, if you have not been officially admitted for 3 days, you're going to get a huge bill from rehab or nursing. So make sure when you are in, especially in overnight, they're not just sending you home and saying, oh, you're fine, here's a shot.
All right.
You must check your admitted status.
All right,
Big,
Terry,
important point.
thank you so much for if you have a question for Terry, go to terrysavage.com. Thanks. Have a good
Thank you,
weekend.
Terry.
You too.